My name's Akua Apraku, and I am a samba performer and dancer and the founder of Samba Ghana. We introduced samba to the Ghanaian cultural landscape in 2020. I myself was introduced to samba by another professional woman who was taking samba classes in Midtown in a city in the United States. She invited me to join her, and I fell in love with the dance ever since. Well, samba dance has evolved in Ghana to highlight connections to the diaspora. A lot of people, when they think of samba, they think it's something new, something foreign to Ghanaian culture, but it's really not. We have the Tabon community here in Ghana. Majority of the Tabon are based in Jamestown, and they are descendants from Afro-Brazilians who left Brazil, specifically Bahia, and they were freed people. And so that same spirit of resilience, of starting a new living life, sharing community is here. And so we're just highlighting that through our contributions to samba here in Ghana. My specific style of samba dance, I actually trained with Rio Samba dance instructors. My first dance instructor, her name is Egili Oliveira. She is a prodigy in Carioca samba culture. And also then I went on to train with Alex Cantinho, who is the director of different Pachista samba schools, and he teaches a more athletic type of samba. So that's my samba training. I go to Carnival to train in Rio, Brazil every year, and it is intense, but I love to push my body and then come back to Ghana and share that with the growing samba community that we founded here. What challenges do I face as a samba performer? Well, first I would like to just take it back to finding samba and introducing samba to Ghana. At first it was challenging because it was something new. People really didn't understand what it was. Just from the sound of the dance, they'll say, oh, are you guys the salsa people? And it's like, no. So what we did, we were very conscious about using fitness to introduce samba to the Ghanaian community because it's a very energetic dance. And with that, we were able to find a home here at Fitness One, and then also to be able to give people an opportunity to be exposed to something new without feeling pressure. After we gained some traction with that, and grew a community with that, I realized that now is the time for us to get into the live entertainment space and to share what it was I was talking about in class, the Carnival culture. So up until before 3 years ago, not everyone was talking about Carnival. We started to do a couple of shows, and now everybody is doing Carnival. But there are different carnivals, different celebrations of culture in the diaspora. You have the Caribbean, you have different festivals in Europe, and then you have different festivals in South America. So we just stay in our lane and really focus on samba and the Brazilian carnival culture. And we took that another step further. So with that, it gave the Ghanaian society another way to engage and be involved and connect. So Now you have people who come to class to learn, and if they don't come to class to learn, we can still bring Carnival and Samba to them at some of their private events. And if that also is not an option, we do costume rentals and we sell some props just so that people can connect to that experience. The difference between salsa and samba dance, they're from different parts of the world. They're actually different salsas attributed to different Afro-Latin or Latin communities and cultures. You have salsa that's from Cuba, salsa that's from Dominican Republic, salsa that's from Puerto Rico. Those are more the Caribbean Latin communities. Samba is a descendant from Samba and a mixture of all different kinds of cultural traditional dances of Western Africa and indigenous people of South America. So it's kind of like a nice mixture of a stew of different cultures. That's what samba is. When you even look at it technically, it is very different. And so I'm excited about there being all these different dances, right? I think it pushes all the instructors and the founders to step up, to work on their technique, to be well trained. If you look at samba, you will not notice, you won't see any similarity to salsa or kizomba. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that we are authentic and original to what the dance is. Oh my gosh, what are some of the most rewarding aspects of being a samba dancer? Interesting enough, I'm not just a samba dancer. I'm a founder and a visionary, and I just love the fact that samba creates an avenue for people to blossom. A lot of our students are professionals, are everyday people. Samba touches everybody and it connects everybody. And so it is a joy to see people and experience something, and it just elevates things for them. And that's what samba is, that's what samba culture is. It's really about just elevating your experience in life, bringing joy, making things lighter, giving people the sense that they can overcome all different obstacles in life. So as a visionary, as a founder, that's always on my mind, how to continue to expand, how to package and create different products, create different ways that people can experience samba. We do a lot of cultural fusion. We highlight some of the different dances, our traditional dances that have been infused into samba culture as well. So it's a win-win. Yeah, I'm looking for more samba dancers actually to join us. So I'm looking forward to growing the team of performers and looking forward to growing the community of samba. Ghanaian audience's reaction. I think that in itself is a topic on its own. It is okay to clap, it is okay to smile, it is okay to respond. I think beyond samba, sometimes performers can feel intimidated because they'll perform in front of an audience and there's no reaction. But it depends on the audience. We've been booked to perform in front of audiences where people are very excited. We've been booked in front of audiences where people are just staring and they're not engaging. So it's a mixture of both. But one thing I've come to realize is the ice has been broken. People are starting to understand what samba is. And so when we come into the room, they understand that it's time to have a great time and to participate and join. So we look forward on continuing that and continuing to push that. When we come to perform, we bring extra headpieces because we now see that people want to don the costume and have that experience and take it a step further. Actually, watch that space. We may be coming out with a lot more opportunities for that to happen. But yeah, the Ghanaian audience we've come a long way. and we look forward to getting more and more people out of their seats to enjoy with us. When it comes to specific festivals where Samba dancers come together, again, Samba Ghana is the only outfit that provides Samba dancers in Ghana. So we perform at different festivals, we perform at different private bookings, corporate bookings. I think the biggest one to date where people see us the most, where we get the most eyes on us, is during Chalewate. And there's actually something behind that. So our first Chalewate, we paraded from Brazil House. We paraded with the Tabon youth. And as I explained before, the Tabon community is our cultural umbilical cord, right, to the Afro-Brazilian experience here in Ghana. So that's where we come together. That's where we really squeeze out a lot of creative juices. And so you probably will see us on so many different outlets because it's really an international stage. Beyond that, hey, watch out for Samba Carnival in Rio, Bahia, Sao Paulo, which is in February. There's a whole calendar in Brazil. Luckily, everyone can access that on YouTube. But some of the performers who actually make it to Brazil, we also share that content on our social media platform as well. So yeah, you'll see us live and in living color and costume. The future of Samba Ghana. I think really big, and so at times I try not to share my vision in its totality because it may intimidate and scare people. And I think a lot of times people were like, this woman is crazy. But essentially what I do envision is making Ghana one of the hallmark stops for the carnival season, and Samba being the conduit for that. Carnival is a multi-billion-dollar economic engine for Black and brown people across the world. And so I think in Ghana, we just have all the pieces. We just need to learn how to collaborate with each other, work together, and bring that here. So that is my vision. Literally every year, some point of the year, people just lining up the streets in costumes, sharing their culture to the world. So that is the vision. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It's coming, it's coming. Samba Ghana, we have our corporate offices at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel. And you can reach us and book us via our online booking form, which can easily be found on our Instagram profile, which is samba.ghana. And then you could also reach us at our number 05963133178. You can also join us here, Fitness One, One Airport Square at the gym, right behind Holiday Inn, so that you can have a one-on-one experience with us. Yeah, just come. If you want to enjoy a class with us, just come through. There's no requirement. You don't need to know how to dance. Just come and be free. I know for the 28th, we are doing an all-white party, right? We're doing an amazing all-white party. So watch out, keep your eye on that space, get your tables and all that good stuff. So yeah, just be free and come through, and if we don't see you, I'm sure you'll catch us at one of the venues here in Accra.
My name is Harriet and I'm a Sambista and administrator for Samba Ghana. I've been with Samba Ghana for almost 3 years now. Samba Ghana started, most people didn't know what Samba dance was. They didn't know what Samba was all about, and they were kind of like curious and also ignorant about it. For now, when people see Samba, they are kind of a bit enlightened. They just know what we bring to them, but they don't know the actual things behind the Samba and Samba Ghana as well. It's still growing in Accra here. Samba is something that is just started. I would say it's new to people here in Accra, so they're kind of like, they really want the people try to focus more on the entertainment part of it more than the cultural part of it. Since I started, it has helped me be more confident in my own skin as a person. It has also helped me be able to be open in public, in society. So that's kind of like the good aspect of it for me.
My name is Leonard Jojo Taylor. I dance a lot of dances like salsa, kizomba, and bachata. So when I heard that there's a class here for Samba, I wanted to involve myself. And when I came, I was taught something. All the dances are cool, but for Samba, it takes you to another level. You need to have a lot of energy. You need to have a lot of build. And when you dance it, actually, it also builds you internally and as well as in terms of energy. The females have a full body cloth, and male dancers usually it's just your whole chest parading the streets. And in some societies, you realize that is not permitted. You have to put on full shirt. But Samba dancers, we sweat a lot when you dance. But for that reason, we don't usually put on shirts, and so a lot of people have the misconception that if you can't parade on the streets not wearing a shirt, and it's sort of indecent, and that is one of the misconceptions that a lot of people have. Come try yourself out. You say you're strong, yeah? Come and try it. I mean, Samba is a very, very vigorous dance. You need to dance constantly. There's no stopping like salsa, where the steps are slow and the movements are in a way you can control. But for Samba, it needs to be vigorous. It needs to have that energy packed into it. And so if you are out there, I'm going to tell you that you should come and try it out. It's a very fun dance and you're going to love it.